Edelson Clifford Theatre.
Hello, could I speak with Michael Edelson, please?
May I ask who's calling?
My name is Max.
And this is regarding?
It's regarding potential hiring. I'm looking for a lawyer.
Okay, well, you can speak with me and I'll do an initial with you.
Okay. Basically, I'd just like a background, I guess, on Edelson, and if is there any major cases that he's worked on in the past? Because it's basically.
What are you charged with?
What am I charged with?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm supposed to get into that until except with the actual lawyer, right?
No, when you phone a law firm, everything is solicitor client confidentiality.
Oh, so it's confidential with you right now too?
Yes. Have you been charged?
Have I been charged?
Yes. Well, this is what you're trying to hire Michael for, is to represent you. Is this correct?
Well, it's actually for a friend.
Okay. Who's your friend?
Who's my
what's
friend?
Your friend charged with?
You see, that's the thing. It's like I'm not a lawyer myself, but I'm trying to find out the best course of action on a particular case. Now, if my friend, my hypothetical friend, okay, if my hypothetical friend was charged with, say, something like child abuse, would and we know it to be a false allegation. Would Michael be interested in that kind of a case?
Yes, Michael does cases like that all the time.
So basically, I'm calling today to find out if he specializes in particular cases, so that he might have a better experience and better ability to serve my friend.
Okay, well, Michael Edelson has 30 odd years in legal defense, and he has done anything from terrorists to murderers to child pornography to child sexual assault.
Can I ask about the success rate? Like, what's his success rate been?
Well, it depends. Well, we can't really say that. I mean, I can tell you Michael's success rate is pretty high in resolutions.
Okay.
But it all depends on the disclosure.
Absolutely, of course.
So for me to say, well, he has a really high success rate, which he does. I mean, it depends on the person. Michael doesn't like to go to trial unless there is a good likelihood of a good outcome.
Well, that's exactly that's exactly what's in the best interest of anybody being charged, right?
So, for Michael, even to take what he can do, your friend can call in and make an appointment with Michael. We do have an initial retainer.
For you?
It's $5,650. That's $5,000 plus HST. So he'll come in, meet with Michael, and have him sign a designation of counsel, which means that Michael will be representing him. So there'll be somebody that will attend on his behalf at court, and unless he has a condition to appear personally, and then your friend has to appear personally.
Oh, so basically, if we pay the $5,000 right off the bat,
that retains Michael right away. We'll order all the disclosure.
Okay.
Go through the disclosure and have you back in for a second meeting, and then Michael will give you his opinion on the file and the options.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I don't want to have to call you back here. I'm trying to think of what other questions I have. You see, basically, I don't know if Edelson works with Greenspawn, but it's basically between Edelson and Greenspawn right now.
Okay, well, no, we don't work with him. He has his own firm.
Okay.
The last person that you would have heard that Michael represented would have been Russell Williams.
Oh, he covered Russell Williams. Okay, well, I had somebody just mention this name, and it's probably because of Russell Williams. So Edelson covered Russell Williams. Okay. Very high profile, eh?
Yeah. Well, Michael does a lot of high-profile matters. He did, was it Arar and Amalki, which are the terrorists.
Oh, those were the two Ottawa terrorists there with the circuit boards and their computers and stuff.
We also do the bishop.
Which bishop?
The one that was charged with child pornography.
Which one is that?
It was one from Antigonish.
Antigonish.
Right.
Oh, is that the Lahey guy? Yeah, he's.
So we do have a lot of high-profile clients.
Now.
And Michael comes with a high-profile, retainer
background.
And to go to trial and stuff. So I'm not, that'd be another factor that your friend would have to take into consideration as to whether or not.
Charged with anything? and by all means, I know you can trace the phone number. This whole phone call has been recorded. I work for the media. I'm going to release this conversation to the public. We're just doing an investigation. The public is doing an investigation into Edelson, Lahey, everything else. So I thank you very much for bringing it around full circle and disclosing to me that he's taking care of Lahey. We already know because it's in the mainstream media, of course.
Yeah, it's already in the media, so I didn't disclose anything.
No, you didn't disclose anything. But these conversations, the fact that, you know, you're a lady sitting at the desk there, and we're having a nice conversation between two human beings, and when it really gets down to it, you know, I know the courts are very important, but they don't care about the truth, really. They only care about getting to paint the person either black or white. And if Lahey is going to be painted as innocent in this effect, and you can by all means pass all this information on to Edelson, please. In fact, you know, we'll even email you the link on YouTube, okay? And we just want to know. Because we're going to look into all the past cases too, just like we're doing with Greenspawn. And it's only a matter of time before we start to see the similarities here. We start to even see the interest that persons like Edelson and Greenspawn have in these cases, and why they're picked up so quickly. As you said, it's because of their high retainer, you think. But
well, I don't really think that that's the case. I mean, people phone Michael because of his reputation. Because he's a good lawyer.
Yeah.
And they want to have somebody defend him.
It's really amazing, though, because like sometimes he's on the side of good and sometimes he's on the side of bad.
Well, it's not really. I mean, especially with Russell Williams, we were there just to represent Russell. We weren't there defending him.
Do you think that was it? Do you think Russell Williams was it? I think it's just the tip of the iceberg, personally.
I don't know. But
good answer.
Anyway, it's not just people that can afford. People come to Michael for impaired. You know?
Oh, no, of course. No, that's what a lawyer is.
There's many different, it's not just, Michael doesn't just specialize in just certain areas. I mean, people come to the best to be defended.
Oh, but he does work for the bar, though, right? He did pass the bar?
Of course he did, otherwise he wouldn't be a lawyer.
Well, thereby he's on the society that's working now with the Crown, be it a conflict of interest, because the judge also works for the Crown.
Michael works for his clients.
No, he works for the Crown, my dear.
No, he works for the clients.
Okay.
Are we finished now, Max?
Can I ask, do you have children?
Max, I'm going to let you go. Because now I think
Thank you so much for this conversation. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Okay, Max.
What's your name again?
I'm going to say goodbye now, Max.
What's your name again, my darling? Please.
Bye.
No?